We're just here at the hiker huts having a brew. It's the night before our hike on the West Coast Trail.
Lots of traffic at the moment, but it's a pretty cool place to stay. We just had our hiker orientation, so we're at the town of Port Renfrew. This is the southern end of the West Coast Trail, and tomorrow we're gonna take the bus up to the north end of the trail and hike back to our car, which will be parked at the south end. And they said that the weather forecast looks hot and there's like pretty much a 0 chance of rain, and one of the best forecasts for the whole year in terms of no rain. So that sounds good. And what else did you learn?
I learned about reading a tide chart, and that there's going to be a fresh seafood eating option along the trail, and that it's like caught the day of or the day before, and it's going to be awesome. And that I'm going to get some, whatever the cost.
This is our hiker hut. Instead of camping, we decided to stay at these hiker huts. And it's pretty basic. It's really just a bunk, but it's a little more comfortable than camping. And it's nice and cool in here. And I'm sure it'll be nice and quiet in the evening. So interview. How was the bus ride? Very, very bumpy. But we're here. This is the southern trail office of West Coast Trail. We're just getting ready to start. We just had our lunch on the platform there, and we are ready to go. See you on the trail. We're at about 6 kilometers in. First ladder section. Kind of interesting. A little steep feeling. Not as easy as it looks, I'd say, but we'll get used to it. So far it's been very forested and pretty nice. It's like a tropical rainforest this whole hike so far, so it's pretty cool. See you later. This is Sea Lion Rock or something. There's some huge sea lions over there. They gotta be like 1,000 pounds.
Oh, you just hiccuped.
And they got the hiccups. Just basking mostly.
The 10-kilometer mark. We left from Peshina Bay around 1:15 this afternoon after a very bumpy bus ride. And now we are coming up to a really cool lighthouse. So what time is it now, Bryce? 5 p.m. So we hiked 10K, 4 hours. And we still have quite a ways to go. And it's pretty hot out today. It's like supposed to be 28 today and probably 30 tomorrow. Drinking lots of water. Cool. Still at the lighthouse, looking down the water. Looks like they got a nice smoker here. Alright.
End of day 1, West Coast Trails, pretty long day. The bus ride was rough, and then we started hiking about 1:15. Then we got to the campsite about 6:30. We're at Darling River campsite. We're camped on the beach, which I'll show you in a sec. And we had Spanish rice for dinner. How was the trail?
And hot chocolate for dessert. The trail was pretty easy.
Mostly easy.
Some ladders and some muddy parts, but it wasn't like, I think if it was raining all the time in the past 2 weeks, then it probably would have been way worse, but it was pretty good.
There's still some pretty deep mud holes.
Yeah, I got stuck in one.
I don't know how, because it's pretty dry otherwise.
Sucked my foot in, and then I couldn't get pushed out. I couldn't push myself out, and my foot got sucked into the mud. That was the only tragedy.
Anyways, this is our site. Got a little campfire spot there. This is our tent spot. It's kind of sheltered a little bit. Lots of buoys. Morning of day 2, Darling River. Campsite. Got a little fire pit back here. Really nice campsite. We went to Michigan Creek first, but it was pretty busy. So we came here instead.
And on the way here, we were warned there was a bear on the beach. So we had to, we were very careful.
Yeah, when we first got on the trail, there was, within 2 minutes, we saw bear prints the size of my hand and bear scat. But we knew there was a bear warning in that area, so it wasn't a total surprise. So that's 2 bear signs already, but haven't seen anything yet. And today we're hiking to Susiet Falls. 11 kilometers, so a shorter day. Yesterday was pretty long, actually. We hiked about 5.5 hours, but we started at 1 o'clock, so pretty heavy. Everybody's up early here, packing up. But it's our first real beach camping experience, and I kind of like it.
You have to watch the sand. Make sure you close everything up before you stand up, because all the sand will get in.
Sand gets everywhere. Anyways, see ya. There's lots of crabs. Tiny ones.
And eagles.
Yeah, we just saw a bald eagle. On our way just out of the campground.
And we saw otter tracks.
Otter tracks, yeah. No otters, but
We left the campsite about an hour ago, and we're just having a bathroom / water break here at this, I don't know if it's a campsite, I guess it is. There's an outhouse and all that good stuff, and I'm pretty sure I can see otters swimming out there in the water. They come up and then they go back down, and I see their little flippers. So that's cool.
Oh, GoPro.
Looks steep looking down it.
Steep ladder.
Woo. Oh, cool. Should go swimming down there.
Klawana River cable car crossing. We already went across. It was really easy because there's someone pulling you up on the other side, so a piece of cake. Normally you have to pull yourself up. Ladder coming up after the cable car. Probably the biggest one yet. Just came off there's a beach over there. Really rickety boardwalk. Doesn't look like it, but it is. If you look, you can see the hole in the wall right there. So a tunnel through the rock. If the tides are right, you can hike right through it. Log entry, CCF Falls Campground. Falls are there. We're camped up there in those dunes. Went down some pretty big ladders just to get here. So we're heading that way. Hole in the wall.
Here we are at Brace. Say where we are.
CCF Falls Campground.
Yeah, I can't pronounce it, so Bryce has to. Anyways, this is our little campsite. So when you walk in, you have a fireplace here. This is cook station here. I'm gonna get some art, maybe a sculpture to put here. This is the watering station. Clothesline. And then we set up our tarp fly as a sun shelter because it was extremely hot when we got here, like 29 degrees. So, and then this is our tent. We haven't set up our beds yet, but that's next. Yes, yeah, so this is where night 2 is gonna be. And as you can see, it's kind of like a driftwood beach setting where everyone's nestled in the washed up logs. We just had dinner. We had burritos and it was really good. Now we're just gonna relax.
End of day 2. Hike to Susiat Falls Campground. It's our site. It was a nice hike today. Easier than yesterday, I thought. Shorter. We were finished hiking at like before 3 o'clock, I think. 2 something.
Yeah.
And kind of went for a swim at the falls and did a cable car ride. And what else? I wore my gaiters. They worked out really well walking in the sand.
Yeah, I wore my.
Now I know why you need to wear gaiters out here.
Yeah. Saw some cougar tracks in the sand on the beach walk. And yeah, cable car was fun. And lots of more ladders today.
Yeah, more ladders. They're getting steeper and longer, and that'll continue to happen, I think. So we're getting used to them, though. It's okay.
And it's about 29 when we got here. 29 degrees.
Yeah, it was hot.
Hot today.
Unbearably hot on the beach. But it's cooling down. Anyway, signing off.